Now, back in the days, I was working outside London, yeah? So it would have been Maidenhead. So it's basically concierge. There was an old Nigerian man I used to work with called Yusuf. And I used to call him Mr. Yusuf out of respect, innit? So anyways, when I say this guy was a worker, so I used to work the 12-hour shifts, but he was working like 24 hours back to back, overtime, all the shifts, to the point I used to say to him, who is this for? What is all of this for? And he said, oh, it's for my family, it's for my family. So one day, I never saw Mr. Yusuf again. And I said to the others, yo, what happened to Mr. Yusuf? They just shook their head. So then they told me the story of what happened to Mr. Yusuf and why he's no longer working. Never, ever, ever build a woman, my brothers. And I'm going to tell you why. Now, back in the days, I was working outside London, yeah? So it would have been Maidenhead. So it's basically concierge. But it was like a team of us, and I was the youngest of the group, yeah? So at this age, I never used to respect money. It was during COVID, so everyone's indoors. I was making like 2 bags a month, innit? So I was just blowing my money on smoking loud, food, clothes, dates, just foolishness. And not even proper dates, just going to girls' yards and ordering food, yeah?
Yo, this man said that he was working hard, making money, and blowing it on loud food, dates, or whatever. And guess what? Not even any dates, because you couldn't be outside if you guys remember, right? You had to be indoors, man. So man would go to girls' yards, and that's how he was blowing his money, because he's ordering food from girls' yards, calling it date.
So cool. There was an old Nigerian man I used to work with called Yusuf. And I used to call him Mr. Yusuf out of respect, innit? So anyways, when I say this guy was a worker, so I used to work the 12-hour shifts, but he was working like 24 hours back to back, overtime, all the shifts.
Hey yo, shout out to them Nigerians, bro. You know them guys are workaholics, bro. They're all about their hustle and their paper. You know if you know, right? If you're Nigerian, I know you can agree with me.
And I used to think to myself, why does this guy work so much? And he always used to say to me, save your money, get a house. I said, no, I ain't got time for that. Bro, these times here, I had a girl in Maidenhead and she had her own yard. So can you imagine the movie I'm living? I used to go see her during my lunch breaks. Brother, I'm living my movie. I ain't got time to save my money. That's my mentality. Cool. So anyways, one day I stopped seeing Mr. Yusuf. And when I say this guy used to work hard, bro, to the point I used to say to him, who is this for? What is all of this for? And he said, oh, it's for my family. It's for my family.
Yeah, fact. That's respect. I'm gonna put respect to Mr. Yusuf's name. If you're grinding hard for your family like that, bam, respect, my boy. Keep it going, keep the hustle going. But if you're grinding like this to impress a woman, you're out of your mind.
So I said, you know what? Cool, that makes a lot of sense. So one day, I never saw Mr. Yusuf again. And I said to the others, yo, what happened to Mr. Yusuf? They just shook their head. So then they told me the story of what happened to Mr. Yusuf and why he's no longer working, because that wasn't like him to stop working. And guess what? He brought a girl from Nigeria, yeah? Young girl. And he brought her to to England, to study law.
Okay, this is taking a turn for the worse. Once you guys start bringing people from across the seas and stuff like that, that's how you know the issues about to start rising. If it's not like your daughter, your sister, or any family member, you already know you got hurdles you're gonna deal with down the road here.
So he brought her to England, to London, to study law, and he's paying for all her uni fees. So while he's paying for all her uni fees, yeah, she's now graduated. So you see, when she graduated, she said to Mr. Yusuf, yeah, I'm a lawyer now. You're not on my level.
Nah, she didn't just say that. You're kidding. What? Like the man that brought you for a better education, that paid all your fees, took care of you, and upped you up. And now you graduated, this is how you repay him back. You're not on my level. Ah, damn, that hurts. That hurts, man. I can imagine him right now, his facial expressions as he's hearing this from her mouth. His heart probably stopped for I don't know how many seconds, bro. Bro probably was going into a coma. You know, imagine that, man. Your hard work, blood, sweat, and tears, your hard saved earned money, you brought this woman, and this is how she's responding to you now that she got that degree.
She told Mr. Yusuf, you're not on my level. Do you understand? Do you know how peak that is for a man to hear after he's paid your uni fees, after he's sponsored you for the entirety of your degree? Mr. Yusuf went mad. They told me he's an alcoholic now. He's got a bowl in his house. He's struggling to pay rent. He might lose the house. They said he's got a bowl in his house and he pours different kind of liquor in there. So vodka, Courvoisier, Henny, rum, all into the bowl. And he mixes it and then he drinks it like soup. Do you know how gone you have to be to drink alcohol like soup? Different kinds of alcohol. My prayers are with Mr. Yusuf. But let this be a lesson to all of you. Meet a woman where she's at. Don't ever build a woman. Never. Unless you want to get told you're no longer on my level. Never build a woman, my brothers. Meet her how she is and the two of you build together. And you rise together, but don't elevate her. Because when she's on your level, she's going to find someone who's higher than you to elevate her even further. So let that be a lesson and learn from Mr. Yusuf. Like I always say, make civilian life cool again.
Damn, this story took a turn for the worst. Man, I feel so bad for Mr. Yusuf, bro. My guy was grinding them 24 hours, working like a horse. I'm pretty sure he just fell in love with this girl. He probably is from Nigeria himself, right? So he went back to Nigeria. He fell in love with a young thing he probably saw from a club or something, you know? And that young thing probably fell in love with him because he probably told her he's from the UK or whatever, you know? He's from London, you know? He's living like a king over there. You know what I'm saying? That's probably what's running through her mind, right? And she pretended she's into him too, and then he sponsors her, right? Because he thinks like, yo, this is gonna be my wife, you know, she loves me, blah blah blah, for me. Meanwhile, she's just there for the opportunity. He put her through school, everything, and then in the end she get that degree. She tells him, you're not on my level. She literally just kicks him to the curb. Damn. Yeah, that's gotta hurt, man. But the thing I gotta say is like, man, you shouldn't be basing your whole life based on her. You know, the fact that she treated you like this, you shouldn't let her control your life like this. Let this be a lesson. Like, for you to be mixing all these kinds of drinks and becoming an alcoholic and your life is going down the drain because of this one woman, that's a big L. You shouldn't let her control your life like that. You know, you can still pick things up, but just learn your lesson. Matter of fact, if you can't, take her ass back to court and say you were scammed by her. Alright, they'll believe you. They'll be like, oh, it's a Nigerian, she scammed you. Yeah, no problem, we're gonna process it, we're gonna send her back, you know. Now if that don't work, move on with your life, my guy. But you sitting there dwelling about it ain't gonna help you. But man, that's gonna hurt. But I do agree though, right? It's better to build together rather than build somebody up, because once they're up there, they ain't gonna appreciate what you did for them. But once you guys are starting from humble beginnings and you make it up together, hey, cheers, man. There you go, because both of you can go your own ways, and then in the end there is no that feeling like one person used the other to elevate, or you know what I'm saying, right?
Imagine looking at me and thinking that I'm down to Netflix and chill. Me.
Are we supposed to be seeing something different? I mean, somebody, come on, tell me, what are we supposed to be seeing? Yeah, I'm looking at you and I do think you are down to Netflix and chill. Everybody Netflix is in chill. Are you supposed to be special? Don't even lie, you probably are watching Netflix and chilling at the moment too. So I don't know what this is supposed to mean.
Last year she came to Australia and like schoolies time this time and fucked all the 18-year-olds. This year she's doing the same thing and she was making this big thing, right? And she's about to come here and do the same thing, like fresh 18s. And Australian government rejected her visa.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Thank fuck.
Like they put a petition like, oh my God.
Also, think about if a man did that.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, imagine, not me, but I'm just saying, I just go, look, okay, I can't wait to go Gold Coast and sleep with 18-year-olds and make content. What the fuck?
And like how, fuck everything, how does that physically work? You know what I mean?
But how does that work? Yes. How does that work? So what? Do they just have like one pump and just like...
Nah.
Stop. Nah, like genuinely.
No, I reckon...
I don't know either, bro. I didn't think about it like
Another
that.
thing, she wants to break a record of 1,000 people in a day.
1,000.
A day?
In one day. 24 hours.
Wait, 1,000?
1,000 in 24 hours.
Let's do some quick maths. Brother, so that means each person would be on for like a minute 40. Yeah, I don't know, for all of you guys who don't understand this, I guess they're talking about adult content model. I don't know, this OnlyFans chick. I guess this is what she did, right? She went viral because she slept with a bunch of 18-year-olds on spring break. So I guess her next mission for this year was to go to Australia. So it's a good thing she got rejected, because like, yo, this is why you guys gotta defund this OnlyFans business, because it's turning people crazy and they're doing the craziest thing for money.
Is your current boyfriend the best sex you ever had?
Yes.
Oh. Sheldon, you putting it down like that? Damn.
Shout out Sheldon, bro. I know you give good dick.
But do you guys know if she's telling the truth or not? She could just be saying this because she know her boyfriend listening. She wanna make him feel good. He could be the worst. What happens if she said her ex was? How would he feel? Probably that relationship would be over, and he probably would stop paying for what he's paying for, right? Which is all her things, her bills, everything, you know? So of course she gonna say her current boyfriend is, right?
Okay.
Out of the 4 gentlemen we have over here, who would you ride on?
Ride on? Like fuck?
Yeah.
like ride with, like.
Ride him.
You better start eating.
All of them are non-desirable.
Dang. She said all of them are non-desirable. Imagine that. You're just getting right there wrecked in the room. Yeah, them boys got that knots on their stomach tightening right now.
Nina,
Yeah,
you
but
better
it's
start
life and
eating.
death. It's life and death.
Life or death?
Yeah.
Before you
Life
can
and
say,
death.
just eat. Nina,
And why?
just eat.
And why? Yeah.
And why? There's no why. I don't want any of them.
You better
I don't want to ride any of them, bro.
Also, why is she sounding like a dude, bro? What's up with her voice? My goodness. If nobody showed me this was a girl talking, I'd have assumed it was a man all along.
All right, let me really think about this. Jimmy.
Wait, what?
I'll tell you why. I believe.
You don't have to say why. You already know why.
Why? Because first of all, that's my little brother. I can't. There's no way. This one, that's my fellow villager. Like I can't.
Yo, she said my fellow villager. What? That's insane. What does that have to do with anything though? Don't people in the fellow village get married together, have kids?
That's actual incest.
And then this one, I'm sorry, man.
The fact that she said this one. Oh, I'm sorry, man. Like what? Damn, they all got wrecked. Man, that's crazy. I mean, it's good for them though. Like, I mean, this woman at this point, she's not a woman, bro. She doesn't sound like a woman. Like literally, the tone of her voice, I don't know what she on, but man, she seems more aggressive than any of them too. So I don't even think they could handle her. So they're good. They should be happy she rejected all of them.
I'm just sorry.
Wait, hold on. Before we continue, Jimmy, can you just imagine right now? Nina.
I walked up to a table of girls once. I didn't have any money. My buddy said, dude, you're the one that gets all the girls. Let's see you get some girls. And there was a whole table of girls. Every dude that tried to get close to him, they'd just get shot down. So he goes, dude, go get those girls to let us set with them. Takes out his American Express and throws it to me. I said, okay. So I pick up his American Express. I roll over to the table. They all look at me almost like, get the fuck out of here. And I said, I'm going to make you guys a deal. They said, yeah. I threw the card on the table and it was a metal one. So it made the noise.
Nice little clank.
Yeah, I said, I'll make you all a deal. I said, I'm going to buy all the drinks if you guys promise not to hog all the covers. Dude, they started They said, that is the best line we've heard. Pull up a chair. I'm like, come on over, fellas.
Love it.
That was a terrible night. When it ended, my face was on the floor and I couldn't figure it out. And I just literally fell over and I couldn't fucking walk.
Yeah, indeed, that's a charming line, but hey, the end results speak for themselves. Dude, at the end of it all, ended up on the floor, not even on the bed. Forget it. Not even with any of these girls. Forget it. My guy ended up on a cold ass floor, and that's how it goes. I like it how he went with a card, the American Express, metal one, trying to basically win their attention over. And it just might have worked just for a couple seconds, but hey, at the end of it all, the results speak for themselves. I just hope you save some money. I hope you didn't use up the whole card, because otherwise your friend now is probably hating your ass right now. Probably your whole friendship is ruined if you maxed out all his cards just to impress a couple chicks to still end up on the floor regardless, right? So I don't know, you guys let me know what you think about that, right? So that's the video, guys. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, and let me know what you all thought about the first story, man. The guy that built up that chick literally flew her from Nigeria to London to help her study and elevated her, and at the end she like, you're not on my level. Ah man, that still sends a pain to my stomach right now. Just thinking about it gives me the chill, man. Ridiculous. Ah, what kind of world we live in, eh? But that's the video, guys. Like, subscribe, comment, and I'm gonna catch you guys on the next one. Peace.